Jen.
Hi.
Thanks for coming in today. Maybe before we start the questions, you could tell us a little bit about yourself and where you work now.
Okay, sounds good, yes. I've been in Unicor for about 13 years now, working in mostly medical floors and I think throughout the hospital settings, and now I work in a nursing home. Yep, a mission hospital.
Yes, thank you. Well, Neha's going to start with some questions there for you.
Okay.
So my first question is, how did you become interested in becoming a unit coordinator?
Well, I like how there's a lot of job opportunities in the field. I mean, you can work in a lot of doctors' offices and X-ray or a lab. Actually, you can also work in a prison, I've heard too.
Oh,
Yes.
really?
Yeah, I know.
Oh.
Yeah, in a prison, yes. But I mean, just in case you can't work in the hospital right away, but there's a lot of job opportunities out there.
Okay. So why do you think being a unit coordinator is such an important role in the hospital?
It's important because we're kind of like the heartbeat of the unit in the sense that we keep everything organized and we're basically the main making sure to communicate important information to the proper channels. Yeah.
What is something most people don't know about a unit coordinator?
I don't think they know anything about the job itself. I mean, I didn't know about the job when I got into it. I mean, my dad talked about it because he works in the hospital, and so I was like, well, that sounds like a pretty rewarding job to get into. And so, what was your question again?
What is something people don't know?
Oh, they don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, they don't know about the job. Pretty much. Yeah.
Can you tell us about a time where you had so many things to do at once, and how did you be able to complete all of your work without losing your patience?
Oh yes. Well, then that's why I have to prioritize my workload. I have to figure out which one is more important than the other ones. So yes, prioritizing.
What if you don't get something done within the time you're working?
Well, it depends what unit that you're working on. I mean, if there's a unit clerk who's working after you, then you can communicate to them to make sure it's followed up.
Oh,
So basically, if you're gonna start something, my advice is to make sure to finish that job, either through communicating, which is important to communicate, or just finish it the next day if it can wait till the next day. Yeah.
What's your favorite unit that you've worked on?
Probably the unit I'm on now. It's in a residential care unit, and it's more calm, I think. And I don't like to get too stressed out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which units have you worked on?
I worked mostly in the medical unit, and I worked also in surgical. Like I picked up a lot of casual work on a surgical floor, the cardiac care unit, the intensive care unit, surgical daycare units. Yeah. A little bit of emerge, but mostly in the medical floors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what's your favorite thing about being a unit coordinator?
The favorite thing I like about it?
Yeah.
Favorite thing I like about being is that it's fulfilling. I mean, you feel like you're part of a team.
Yeah.
With the nurses and the doctors, and so yeah, it's quite fulfilling in that sense.
Yeah. What qualities would you think you must possess to be part of the role?
Qualities, well, yeah, you should have some good organization skills, attention to detail, communication skills, and assertiveness skills as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So when's a time that you can think of that you felt really fulfilled or was really rewarding?
At a time when I remember when I was working on the medical floor, and it was a code blue, and I had to call the code right away so that making sure that all the nurses and doctors had to be to the patient in a timely fashion, and the patient ended up going to the cardiac care unit where he was better taken care of. So that was rewarding because I was part of making sure that was all done in a timely fashion.
Yeah, so that would have been a time when your job directly affected patient care.
Yes.
Right? Because it doesn't always.
No.
Like directly.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess it's more directly in the sense that you're just making sure you have to be quick on the computers and getting in those stat lab and stat X-rays put into the Meditech system.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does it happen often when unit coordinators have to call the police?
Yes.
Yeah, it's almost always because the nurses are kind of tending
Yes.
and it's left to you?
Yes, because they're busy doing the CPR on the patient.
Yeah.
Say call a code, and then we're the one closest to the phone all the time.
You gotta keep your ear open.
Yes. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yes.
And has there been a time where you've really learned something from maybe a mistake or if your work has been wrongfully criticized and how to deal with that?
I mean, we just do the best that we can. I mean, you just learn from the mistakes and just making sure not to do it again. I mean, we're all bound to make mistakes, but we try not to, of course.
Yeah.
But I I always try to always ask questions, no matter how repetitive it can be.
Yeah.
But you have to. I mean, if you don't know, if in doubt, always ask, because you don't want to be doing it wrong. Transcribing the orders wrong and then find out, oh, I should have asked. And yeah, it's
So
important.
you prevent a lot of mistakes that way, I'm sure.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah. And how does this job affect your personal life?
It's fulfilled my personal life in the sense that it's a stable career. It's a good government job with benefits, and so it has helped me for my family as well, making sure they're taken care of medically. And,
Yeah, that's big benefits, right?
Yes, benefits. Yeah, definitely.
Good.
Yes.
So what are the growth opportunities within this position?
And there's a couple of upgrading you can do in a unit clerk, such as becoming a staffing clerk if you wanted to do something a bit different, or a program clerk, which is more to do with scheduling and stuff. So you can do that, or being a unit clerk coordinator, it opens up to other jobs in hospital settings that you didn't know anything that I didn't know anything about. I mean, jobs such as an occupational therapist, physiotherapist, recreation therapist, and so I mean, it's something if you wanted to go back to school for a few years, you can see how they do their job, and so that's interesting to know.
And how has technology changed the position?
Technology, I think everything is more computerized. I love that all the medical records it's put into the computers. Basically, so it tracks all the histories of how many times that particular person went to the hospital. So that helps the care team to be able to assess the patient better. Yeah.
And do you expect anything to change in the field in 5 years?
In 5 years? Yeah, maybe. I think that the medical records are going to be more computerized.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually, it's going to become where there's not going to be patients' charts.
Yeah.
So it's going to be more computerized. So I think that's what's probably going to change in the future.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what is the best advice you can give someone starting out in this career?
Best advice? Just to make sure to, for job prospects, it's just talking to the managers and getting your foot in the door into the different units to work on to build your seniority up, and then just making sure to take lots of notes wherever you work and unit you're on, and making sure to keep those notes with you wherever you are.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for coming in today. We really appreciate you taking the time.
No problem. Anytime. My pleasure.
Thank you.
Thank you.